will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run the school a bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, and come back in one piece.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Strider 1, nah, it's real funny.
Breaking away. Cyclops 1, launching missile.
Target acquired.
I'm taking fire, but I can still fight. I've got you. Enemy on my tail.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They could use some air support.
They have a lock on you. Shake them.
Locked on.
Bandit down. Nicely done.
The enemy's pouring on their forces.
Target acquired.
The enemy has a lock on me. Fox 2. Fox 2. I don't like the look of things. They're relentless. Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital. Now the enemy's already down. That LRSSG is really jumping. Roger. The park will be secured. Yogi and Big Shot clear the way.
I know the feeling.
Target eliminated.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
Hold your ground.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 to meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the
Roger.
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile away.
Target down and out.
You know how many you've taken out? Stand your back. We're three strikes. Breaking off. Lockdown bandits, attacking. Missile dropping. Evading.
Target hit.
The missile copter or ECM.
In gun range.
Hold them! Don't let them through!
Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, locked on target.
Careful! The ruins and sunken ships make these waters shallow.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
We're evenly matched. It'll be a grind.
Okay, Trigger. Silver Bridge is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Pushing.
Got something.
Disable them. They'll crash on their own.
Fox 2. Missile hit.
Salamander 3, locked on.
The missiles have got a lot of armaments.
Fly. Arrogant. Here. Turn the battle against us, the hardly.
Strider 4, evasive action, now!
Enemy on your tail! Watch it!
Catch him now.
Check your six! Enemy chasing you!
Bandit down. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile fired! Evade it!
This battle's ugly.
This is Graham 7. I'm behind my target.
Missile away.
Salamander 3, hostile got a lock. This is Graham 7, Flight 2.
Got one on my ass.
Missed!
All my targets back. Time to punch through.
The enemy is worn out. Understand. Continue with combat.
Locked on bandit.
I'm on my target. Breaking lock. Evading.
Target is hit.
Enemy has fled. Bandit acquired. Firing.
Where did these guys come from? My job has gotten that much harder.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Fox 2.
We've got flies buzzing around our heads. Don't take your eyes off them. Mark's wide open. There's nowhere to hide.
Break!
Let's break the block.
Strider 1, watch your tail. That only scratched me up. Continuing with combat. Fox 2.
Missile Strider 1.
Left lock.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Something we can do. We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
Missile away. Target is hit.
Enemy right tail. I can't take him. Call reinforcements. Damn it. Should have known it sooner.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
It's no use. We have to retreat.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
We don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next. 5 minutes remaining. Target is in machine gun range.
Missile launched, evade!
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile launched. Anti-air gun eliminated. Missiles depleted. SAMSAT destroyed.
They have me spiked.
Break! Missiles, break! Target acquired.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Enemies locked on. Breaking.
3 minutes remaining.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger!
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Break. Evade.
Enemy behind you! Take! They're after you, Strider 1!
Target acquired.
Missile breaking!
Behind my target.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood. Understood.
All right.
Understood.
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 2 minutes remaining. Missile launched.
Attack missed.
Warning! Missile in the air!
One minute remaining.
Grab 2 on that target. On my target's tail. Black 2. Dodge.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Flanked. Breaking away. Breaking.
Missile hit. You did really well out there. This is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
Missile launched.
Target acquired.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Miss, target's still active. All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us. Friendly one.
You're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. Rex.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the Snowbirds. The 2 leaders are on a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Behind the enemy.
Don't get too far ahead.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Target hit.
This ship is stuck. English fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Don't go out of a load. 2 or more on each target.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Target is in machine gun range.
Strider 1, hostile has a lock.
Enemy has a lock on me. I have a lock.
Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 leaders. Eject, or you can still talk.
Our ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard from them.
Not long before all of us is surrounded.
Gotcha, pal.
Shaking bandit.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
Taking evasive action.
Special delivery.
Locked on. Shaking bandit. Stated.
Hostile has a lock.
It's in machine gun range.
Cyclops 3, I've been hit. I gotta eject.
Cyclops 3 has bailed out sinking fire. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
Strider 1, Fox 2.
All right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride. Enemy has water me. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. My boys will let you have it.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Target is hit.
Nice flying. Give him one. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing!
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wiseman down.
Eject already, Wiseman!
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Look, Count.
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
Target acquired.
These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get in close to them.
Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
working out.
What was that?
Lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Brabante's now under OCN control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
the unidentified Osean craft. This is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns conquer cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
It's Erusian! Shoot it down!
Trigger, that one's Osean. Do not attack before target identification is complete.
So you were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Did you hear me? That was friendly fire!
You cannot fire on a target until it's ID'd. Don't let it happen again.
Trigger's down! Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns conquer your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
It's Erusian military. Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Target acquired.
Shoot down any aircraft that approach us. What are you thinking?
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. Target destroyed.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. We'll look for our way home.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. More the merrier.
My engines are hit. Where did they come from? I'm surrounded by nothing but friendly. No, the attack was an unintentional mistake.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this? Locked on bandit.
It's Erusian military.
General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaBarge are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot for when the communication networks come back online.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Locked on bandit. It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Here comes a traitor, LaBarge. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? LaBarge in that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. There's a vehicle blocking the road. The response to hate. The radicals. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Missile hit!
Trigger! Missile inbound!
Target acquired.
How are we supposed to tell the difference? There are enemies everywhere!
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
That was too close for comfort. Turn right. No, wait! That goes into the ocean! I can't shake the enemies on my tail!
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Warning! Missile! Missile in the air!
Maintain speed. Be able to break through that shutter. General, do you mind keeping it down for a minute? You'll bite your tongue. We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians.
When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkin technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong?
We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is a helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
What point is there in living? It's best that you leave this country.
Members of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
What? We're taking fire from our own allies. Is this place under the rebellion too?
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Those scratches on that field. They're the convict squadron. Okay, locker quiet. Firing.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back!
Enemy has a lock.
Open fire on that vehicle!
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Evade! Missile incoming!
Missile incoming! We're the only ones here on our side!
Traeger, enemy has a lock on you!
Target hit.
Adios, buddy. Fire! Cease fire! We're on your side, you idiot!
We're taking fire! We can't hold off!
Adios, buddy.
Enemy missile! Breaking!
Missile inbound. Missile inbound. Its ID is Erusian.
General, we still have the ground at our disposal. It's too early for peace talks. Please, watch your future with your eye level.
I can't shake it! Okay, locker quiet. Firing.
Strider 1, missile away.
We're under attack! Hurry up and do something! Render foe, so be it!
Take it off! Get out of there!
Strider 4, Fox 2!
Shaking off enemy lock!
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Right now!
Keep bringing him down!
Its ID is Erusian.
Please fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's orders. Want us to wait and see if they're friendly?
Critical escort objective destroyed. Mission failed. Abort mission.
Strider 1 is down!
members of a military group calling itself the Free Agents. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Acting suspiciously. Shoot it down. Out of visual on 3 strike.
Thunderbolt, so be it!
Locked on bandit. Strider 3 launching missile.
Opening fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
UAVs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged. It's not the drones that are working. It's the smooth charting foxtrot. Fire! Big fire! We're on your side, you idiot!
You radicals were so busy developing UAVs that you forgot to develop marine pilots. You are a disgrace.
Watch 2! The drones aren't receiving my orders. Can we switch the UAVs to slave mode? Leave the oceans for now. First, we must deal with these traitors who are trying to overturn the system.
We're taking fire. We can't hold off.
We've been told!
Unknown aircraft approaching.
That plane's starting to ice up.
Nice strike! Like crying up plane.
Missile away.
Taking fire from a friendly crew.
They actually believe that using robots will put an end to bloodshed. Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Our capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Norwegian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even the radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good.
Take out Eddie in autonomous mode.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out.
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for us.
We're taking fire. Take care of them.
Want us to wait and see if they're friendly? We have no choice. Fire!
We're under attack. Hurry up and do something.
What? We're taking fire from our own allies. Is this place under the rebellion too?
We're taking fire from vehicles blocking our path.
That vehicle is one of ours!
Lucian forces at landfill number 4. You're firing on our VIP. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks. We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
Our movement is restricted by unidentified unit near our location. Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have survived a few more shots like that.
Cyclops 3.
Enemy missiles! Breaking!
Target acquired.
Enemy flashbang! Breaking up!
Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Tank is destroyed. It's ID'd as Erusian.
General, we still have drones at
Inside
our
now.
disposal. To open the peace talks. Please, watch the general treaty go through my heavens.
Fire with the ocean aircraft! General's orders! If they don't respond, shoot them down!
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Faking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world. I can't believe Russia's responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger? I've got a sitting duck here.
You heard the comm. There are no friendlies out there.
Target hit.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the general's day.
Listen up. From here on out, all aircraft are prohibited from taking off.
It's Erusian military.
The general's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
Target acquired. Critical escort objective destroyed. Mission failed. Abort mission.
Strider 1 is down. Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the general's day.
Roger. Enemy has a lock on you.
How'd you last long, Casper? If it breaks, then we're here to help.
have asked for better timing.
Missile.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Erosia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. Leave the rear to the others.
Understood. The radicals can take the lead with drone production. Become bosses.
Take it, destroy.
They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly. We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erosia News Network.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft my grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell's going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Welcome. Spider 3, launching missile.
How dare you interfere? They got me. I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed the bandit.
Strider 1, talk to the wire. Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight. Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell's going on?
Stay sharp. Right, I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
How dare you interfere? I'm here to deal with that traitor.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. You don't think it's those Osean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes. They're closing the meeting.
Mine.
Osean fighter, just how long do you plan on getting in my way?
No good.
Shit. Enemy sighted.
Fox 2. Target hit.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
They're in my way.
Target was not struck.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
You can afford the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault the war was so recent. Right? Something like that. Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Target hit.
To build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
This way.
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Missile inbound. Drinking. Target locked.
Strider 1, missile launched.
I'm behind my target. Enemy on your back.
5 bandits remaining.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need.
UAV's down. 4 bandits left.
Functional.
3 bandits to go.
There has to be a time when it should not function. But when?
Target acquired.
They are after data, aren't they?
2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
Strider 3 launching missile.
1 bandit to go.
Miss.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders.
It should be a piece of cake. Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we planted it in missile! I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Lancaster, are all of these...
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want.
Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.